Good morning. It's day one of the readathon. I am currently making breakfast. So I just wanted to check in while I was doing that and boiling some eggs for lunch as well, for my lunch box. Yeah, I actually already started reading. I woke up, quite amazingly, I woke up 15 minutes before I was supposed to get up, so I managed to get through 14 pages of sound bites by Rachel K. Burke. I decided to start with this because usually contemporary books, especially these adult contemporary books, are really easy to read for me, and already it seems like it's just flowing away, so hopefully I will manage to get through a little more this morning, and then hopefully I'll finish it this afternoon. So when I get back from work, it's only 170 pages, so it is one of those really short ones, so I should get through them pretty quickly. And then I'm going to be listening to the audio, obviously, because yeah, that's what I do to and from work. Just to remind you of my TBR, there's the book that I just showed you, and then I have this one, these 3 books, and then the others are ebooks or audiobooks. So if you're curious about those, I'll leave a link to it in the card symbol up here, so you can find it and watch it if you like. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I've been waiting for this. I'm happy I managed to finish the books, the 2 main books that I was working on, that I've been working on for the last month, and one of them the last month and a half. I finished them yesterday, so I gotta thank 24 and 48 for that, because they really managed to push me to read yesterday and keep me motivated, and that was nice. So this was all I had. Yeah, I'll let you know later how I'm doing. Hi, I'm back with another update. It is now 6:30 p.m. and I have finished dinner. I finished work, obviously. It took a little longer for me to get home today, so yeah, but everything else is taken care of, so now I can get into my reading. I have about 2 hours of reading right now, and then I'm going to have to watch a football match, which begins around 8:30. And it is an important one. It is the women's football, European football, European Championship in women's football. That is like what you call soccer, but we call it football. So, and it's Denmark against Norway, and it's important because Denmark has to win. As also Holland or the Netherlands have to win against Belgium, or have a tie with them. Belgium are not allowed to win. Then we'll get through to the quarterfinals. So important match, but I'm gonna get some reading done first. Good morning. It's now day 2 of Booktubeathon. I have read 85 pages in this, and I listened to an hour and a half of my audio, which equals to about 16%. And I don't know how many pages that equals to, but I'll leave pages stats in here all the way through this video. And my plan is I'm gonna be reading in this one now. It's okay, it's pretty fast paced. It's just, I like these sort of romances, like with musicians and stuff, so that's fun. So far it's about this girl who is sort of obsessed with music, like 90s, 80s music, rock bands and stuff. And she moved to LA with her best friend and got a really great job as a music writer. But one day she came home to find her best friend in bed with her boyfriend, so she ended up moving back home to her home state, which was Massachusetts. So she lives in Boston now, and moves into an apartment, and just in the apartment underneath her, this guy lives, and he is a musician. He's just sort of a closet musician. He doesn't dare sing in front of anyone. So this is basically what this is about. She discovers that he has this really great talent, but he's not doing anything about it. Also that she's struggling to have a new job that is not at all what she wants to do, because she had to move. And sort of her getting over her old boyfriend and stuff. So yeah, it's funny enough, and I'm halfway through, so not a lot, huge amount of pages left. Originally, I wanted to see if I could finish this in one day, just to have a save if in case I don't finish Hugo Cabret in one day. But I didn't, so now I'm just gonna be reading this in the mornings and in the evenings before bed, because it's a short one and I can get my maybe 20 pages in when I do that. And then I'll be focusing over the day on Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rose, because this is my biggest book for this challenge. It's about 400 pages long, so I should definitely get started on it so I can finish it. If I want to manage to finish it, I don't know how fast paced it is. It is YA, so usually YA fantasy seems to be a little faster paced than adult fantasy. So hopefully that will be the case for this one as well. And we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm going to be reading sound bites again, and we'll see how far I get. I have about half an hour right now, so that's definitely something. Hi, I am back with an update. I haven't read anything since this morning when I read, what did I read? I read 20 more pages this morning before work. And I've listened to, I'm about 40% through my audio. That is decent progress, that is. And that means I read about 60 pages from that one, if I calculate sort of by percentages towards how big the book is and all of that. But yeah, 60 pages approximately. And now I'm gonna get into this one. And I have no obligations to watch on TV, so we'll see how far I get. And yeah, I have already eaten, I have gone for a run, I have had a shower. So I've been at the library to hand in some books that was due. So I feel like I've been doing a lot of things, and that's why I haven't been able to read before now. But now I have some time to read, and we'll see how far I get. I didn't read anything almost. I read 22 pages in Fallen Kingdoms, the prologue and the first chapter. And why I actually, they were pretty fast paced already. I just had to sort of figure the characters out, switch back and forth, because there were a lot of characters introduced. And in the first couple of pages there was sort of a division about the different countries in this world, or different kingdoms in this world, and also who lived in these worlds and all of that. And already some pretty intense things happened, and so yeah. But for some reason I only read those 22 pages. It was like half an hour sprint. I joined in, and then the sprint sections were over, because I'm on European time, so I'm 6 hours ahead. And so when the next sprint starts, which is in an hour, I'll probably be asleep or about to go to sleep, so won't be able to join in then. And I'm not home until around 5:30ish, which is when the previous sprints are running. So, and sprints usually keep me motivated, and for some reason I wasn't motivated after the sprints were over, and that was a little annoying. And then I had to export and upload a video, and I had some struggles with my computer, which has gotten really slow. And my charger, for the last week or so, I noticed that sort of the end of the charger where I put it in, plug it into the computer, right before that where it bends, yeah, it's kind of broken, and so I can tell that the charger probably needs to be fixed or changed. I am not going to fix it because I don't know how to do that. But it's going to be changed. Or I'm gonna have to get a new laptop. And a new laptop is probably not something I can fund right now. And I don't know how much a charger is. But it works sometimes, but not all the time. So I have to sort of be on the lookout that it's not suddenly shutting off because there's no battery left. But yeah, so with those struggles, and then I started watching some YouTube videos because I'm not caught up at all. I don't know how you guys do it. If I didn't have to go to work like 8.5 hours every day, and I have an hour of driving as well before I can get to reading, it would probably be a little easier to both watch all the videos and read a lot. But that's not the case. So, but I am happy. I'm almost halfway with my audio of Symphony of Echoes is the audio, and I'm enjoying it. And I read 22 pages in Fallen Kingdoms and 20 pages in this. And I have about 70 pages left. So I'm going to be trying to read for the next half hour in this, and we'll see. And then maybe I'll finish this tomorrow morning. And then we'll see. I don't want to go to work tomorrow because I want to read. I want to catch up with everyone. I'm kind of jealous of everyone who's just finding so much time to read and uploading the videos and doing the challenges. About those daily video challenges and Instagram challenges, I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm very non-creative. So drawing, like the cover art, yes, everyone who's posted something, they're really, really beautiful, but I would probably end up drawing stickmen or something. And yeah, I probably could have done the video challenge, but yeah, I didn't do it. And so there's that. But I've watched some and they were fun to watch for sure. I still need to watch some more because there's so many updates and I'm taking one at a time. So enough of me talking. Tomorrow you'll probably, or today when you're watching this, day 3 of the readathon, I probably will try and upload the first 2 days so as the vlogging videos won't be too long. That's what I'm trying to do. No reading tomorrow either. Yay!